Ever wondered how to make the perfect slow-cooked beef stew? The kind that warms you from the inside out, with tender chunks of beef, a rich and hearty broth, and a symphony of vegetables that melt in your mouth. Ah, the magic of slow cooking. It's a culinary art that transforms simple ingredients into something truly extraordinary. First, the beef. You'll need about 2.5 pounds of boneless beef chuck roast. This cut of meat is ideal for slow cooking, as it becomes incredibly tender and flavorful over time. You'll want to cut the roast into bite-sized pieces, about an inch or so each, then season generously with salt and pepper. Next, heat a couple tablespoons of olive oil in a large pan over medium-high heat. Add the beef to the pan and sear until it's browned on all sides. This step is crucial, as it locks in the flavors and gives the stew a rich, deep taste. Once the beef is beautifully browned, remove it from the pan and set it aside. Now let's talk veggies. You'll need 1 large onion, 2 carrots, and 3 stalks of celery. Chop them into large chunks. You'll also need about 4 cloves of garlic, finely minced. In the same pan you used for the beef, add a bit more oil if needed, and throw in your veggies. Cook them until they're just starting to soften. Then add the minced garlic and cook for another minute. The next step is to add some flour. Sprinkle 2 tablespoons over the vegetables, stirring well to coat. This will help to thicken the stew later on. Now, it's time for the liquids. You'll need about 4 cups of beef broth and 1 cup of red wine. The wine adds a wonderful depth of flavor, but if you prefer not to use it, you can simply add an extra cup of beef broth instead. Pour the broth and wine into the pan, scraping the bottom to loosen any bits stuck to it. This is known as deglazing, and it's another step that adds a ton of flavor to the stew. Now, return the beef to the pan, along with a couple of sprigs of fresh thyme and 1 bay leaf. Stir everything together, then transfer the mixture to your slow cooker. Set the slow cooker to low and let it do its magic for about 8 hours. When it's done, you'll have a stew that's rich, hearty, and incredibly flavorful. The beef will be melt-in-your-mouth tender, the vegetables perfectly cooked, and the broth thick and savory. So, to sum up, 1. Cut and sear the beef. 2. Cook the vegetables. 3. Add flour, then broth and wine. 1. Return the beef to the pan, add herbs, and transfer to the slow cooker. 1. Cook on low for 8 hours. The beauty of this slow-cooked beef stew is that it's not just a meal, it's an experience. Every spoonful is a testament to the power of slow cooking, a celebration of simple ingredients transformed into something truly extraordinary. Enjoy.